when you hear the name Terry Pluto, the first thing that comes to mind is Cleveland sports. But there's a lot more to the man than covering the teams you know and love. He has incredible columns with tremendous insight. Terry has an entirely different column that you can read. It's about faith, where readers are finding deeper meaning when it comes to faith. Now he's sharing some of his favorite pieces in one place. And once again, Terry, it's always good to see you, man. Always good to have you on the show. I'm going to start out real quick.
Yes.
We're going to end it right there.
Yes.
Cleveland Browns.
Talk
Playoff
about
bound this
having
year?
faith. I lost all faith. I was even writing a story in the middle of the third quarter of that game and how, well, you're asking too much of Joe Flacco.
Yes,
this has been a nice story.
Yeah.
Reality hit. And then all of a sudden, it's almost like they say in Chrisland, suddenly the angels sang.
Oh, my gosh.
Suddenly the passes went. Joe Flacco turned into Joe Flacco that always would beat the Browns.
Right. Suddenly the waters part. Here comes Joe. All right.
Yes.
How many books have you written so far?
It's 30-some I lost track.
Okay. Now, you've written a lot of sports books, but you've also written books about faith as well. What gives you the most satisfaction?
The hardest thing I write every week is the faith book.
Okay.
Because remember when you were in school and they would say, write an essay on anything you want.
Right.
And you just stare at a blank piece of paper. Well, that's kind of how the faith thing is.
Okay.
Where a sports thing is like, okay, we have a Brown.
There it is.
There. So, but what I discovered is, for example, I don't do the hot issues of abortion or this or that. But what about, for example, the book is called The Guy with the Sign. What do you do with the guy with the sign on the corner? Say, okay, I'm a person of faith. I want to help him.
Okay.
And I'm looking at that guy, and I'm getting a bad vibe on this.
Okay.
So what do you do, Wayne Dawson?
Now, you know what? It depends on how I'm feeling at the time.
Yeah, it
So, to
does.
be honest with you, sometimes the Spirit will say, okay, help him.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'll be like, let's walk on by. It just depends. I'm going to be quite honest. I'm just being very, very honest.
And I'm all
Yeah.
over the place with it, too.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes I kind of follow
Yeah.
the lead of the Holy Spirit.
Yeah.
And I mean, the book's about a bunch of other things,
Yes.
but that's one of the topics.
Yeah.
But for example, I'm very involved with the Haven of Rest, Akron
Yes.
City Mission. You can't go wrong. The Cleveland City Mission, the Akron, the Haven of Rest in Akron, or Place Salvation Army, places like that. Other times, once in a while, I used to carry around, I used to get a bunch of extra pairs of socks when I was doing jail ministry. Those guys could always use socks.
Yeah, right,
So sometimes you get something like that. So who knows?
So the book is called The Guy with the Sign, and it's a collection of some of the articles you've written over the years in your faith columns, right?
Even one on Wayne Dawson
Yeah,
is in there.
now that's probably the worst one.
No.
But, but let me just ask you this.
Yes.
One thing, how do you show your faith at work?
That's a big thing, because number one, it's not by having the biggest Bible you could find and stick it in the middle of your desk.
Okay.
And it's not by, walking around as if I walk on water and, I'm very faithful and pious and, the rest of you pagans could just. No, it's not that.
Well,
at
how
all.
do you do it?
You better do a good job.
Yes.
You better show up on time. You better be polite. And when it seems like, as they say, like almost like in football, when everybody's losing their head around you, like Joe Flacco,
be the calm.
you're the one that shows poise in that. And I found out St. Francis, an old line from him, preach the gospel always when necessary, use words. But I have found too, Wayne, in the workplace, some people would be surprised and all of a sudden they come up to me and go, boy, my son suddenly has a really bad drinking problem.
Yeah.
Can you talk to me and pray with me about this?
Yeah.
So it really depends. You walk it, and that's how you show it.
Let me ask you this, but we love pets here at Fox 8.
Yes.
And so you deal with the question, are there pets in heaven?
And?
And?
Well, the lion will lie with the lamb. That's in the Bible.
That's right, it did say that.
And there are other things
Yeah.
to say, well, why not
Yeah.
pets in heaven? If
Yeah.
you believe God can do anything you want, why not pets in heaven? God invented the animals for the first place.
Yeah.
It talks about we are to be, stewards over the animal kingdom.
So-
Why not?
Why not, huh? So there's hope for those who lose their dogs or cats or whatever. In my case, my fish. You never know.
Fish? Did you pet your fish?
No, I got pet fish. So all that's in this book, just articles you've written over the years, very, very interesting articles he's done over the years. And Terry, it's always a pleasure. And this is a great stocking stuffer for sure, without a doubt. So, and you have a book signing coming up, right?
Yes, I will.
All right, tell me
Tomorrow
about
night, Tuesday night, from 7 to 8 o'clock at the Barnes & Noble in Mentor. I've had 4 of them, and they've gone so well, Mentor asked me to come back for another one. So I'll be there to sign my name and meet lots of fans and tell them you got to read that chapter on Wayne Dawson in this book.
And they may want to talk about sports, so
That's fine. No,
All
We
right.
talk about anything you want. They'll sell you a Browns book too.
Oh, there you go. All right. Thanks, Terry. Appreciate you,
welcome.
man. All right.